nights. It is all yours.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Hello.
You want to have a picnic? A picnic and potluck act by the Red Knights. Next slide. Hey Boo Boo is a potlucking party app that allows users to create picnics and other events, invite friends, and organize who is bringing what foods. Next slide. As a user who wants to plan events with my friends, I want to create a central planning hub so that I can invite the right people, share the right event details easily, and oversee which food items everyone plans to bring. These are all the technologies we used. All of those including Bootstrap and the Google Calendar API, the Google Maps API, and the Axios package. Next slide. So the planning process was a very collaborative effort. Jack handled user creation and authentication, developed front-end database security, designed the front-end login and sign-up page, designed modals, and played a key role in testing branches ready to merge with main. Josh took on the task of integrating the Google Calendar in precisely the way it was needed, set up cornerstone files, debugged all aspects of the project, and refactored database seeds. Mia integrated Bootstrap CSS through the site and designed whole front-end functionality and designed get and post routes in the back-end, home, new event, and picnics pages, created all handlebar helpers. I wrote the back-end routes for login and sign-up page and handled and refined complex queries to render and interact with the picnic event page, which provides purpose to the entire app. And I designed and fully integrated the complex view from start to finish. Next slide. So there were a lot of challenges and a lot of successes. We had our database schema associations twice, and we wrote our seeds and file functions to our database twice. The new database schema was overly complicated to query, but that's a great learning experience for us. We also had some pay-to-win services that didn't work out. We learned very late that student access Heroku compresses high-resolution images. So that was a problem. And Twilio texting service didn't work out because you have to basically, it's really expensive. As far as cohesion, we had teamwork, collaboration, communication, dedication, time management, completed without errors. We had security with our API keys secured, database protected from front-end user mistakes, and our design had all pages match thematic fonts, colors, and layouts. Next slide. You take it over from here, Mia.
Thanks so much, Stevie. So when you first open the app, the landing page welcomes the user with beautiful colors and a clean layout. This fun homepage is designed to create a cozy and nostalgic aesthetic using a Yogi Bear color palette and a Hanna-Barbera font. If you want to learn more, check out our README for artist credits. But the top of the page invites you to use our services, and we will return to the bottom half later to see what features are coming soon. Let's go to the login page. Every page is built for mobile view and scaled up for tablets and again for desktops. Jack designed this 2-in-1 pill feature for signing up or logging in. As a safety feature, he also integrated several checks so that bad data would not be sent to the database. Here, if we try to submit an empty form, we get a sleek modal explaining the issue. We're going to be sending you the link to our app in the chat here. Now that you know how to sign up, we encourage those of you who'd like to participate to sign up for a surprise at the end of the presentation. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, please sign up. Go ahead and log in, Jack. So now that we've successfully logged in with our Gmail account, we can see the top navigation bar has adjusted and shows the new destinations. Now off to you, Jack.
All right. So first, we want to go probably to our picnics page. That's kind of like your dashboard, like your personal home page. As you can see in mine, it's my actual Google account. These are like our test picnics we've been working with. But instead of going to one of those, first, we'll go to the next function we have, which is a new event. So whether you want to host a picnic, which is create over here, or join someone else's, we'll get to the join later. But we can start up the picnic here, make an event. I think it would be cool to do a graduation picnic for all of us after we finish the program. One thing that's pretty cool is we have this set up to Google Maps. So this will actually autocomplete if you want it to be something. You can type in my house if you want, and it won't do that. Whoops. But it'll autocomplete to something that's real. So that's what, like May 15th, right? So we'll do 9:31, I'll be there on time, I feel like. And you can actually set this to PM. So yeah, definitely want that to be at night right after class. And then you create a custom password just for your event, and you have to make sure these match as well. And now you see that my graduation has been added. The graduation picnic that we just created. And if I hit add to calendar here, that will actually open up a new tab. And that will add that to my Google Calendar connected to my Gmail account. And Josh, if you want to take over and explain that, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, so that was, a point of pain in this project. The Google OAuth is it is kind of hard to work with, but essentially we set up a callback route, and once Jack was already signed in, and so he didn't have to re-verify himself, but typically it would pop up and say Google Calendar is asking, or Google is asking your permission to sign in. You click the button, it sends back data to our app, and then to a callback route, and then that adds the event into our database and to your calendar. And that's what this looks like here. So if we go back to the app, you'll see that there are some green picnics and there are some red picnics. The green ones are the picnics you are hosting, and the red picnics are ones that you are invited to. So go ahead and copy that picnic code, and can you paste it in the Slack? So anyone who has decided to follow along, if you go on to here, you should be able to enter that URL into your URL navbar, and you will automatically be added into the graduation picnic. Go ahead and add some food if you'd like. For now, let's make a new user. I think, what are we calling it? Andros teacher. And the email is dan@dan.com. And I don't know what the password, chartreuse maybe.
I don't know how to spell that.
And then go to my picnics so we can show, oh no, Andros isn't going to anything. So then go ahead and paste that link right there into your nav, and ta-da, that redirects you back to my picnics and inserts that picnic right into the database. So if you click on that for me, you'll see that nobody is following along, and we are very saddened by that. But
Go ahead and refresh the page.
Food,
Oh, never mind.
So sad. All right, so let's add something. Let's bring some cookies. Go ahead and add that. Andros is bringing cookies. Andros can also bring some heavy cream, maybe. Oh, hey, it broke. So fun.
All right, we figured out how to break it somehow.
It was working 20 minutes ago, but yeah, you should be able to add some food there. And that is very sad day for us. But let's go back to the home page. Or yeah, if you want to show over here.
That's pretty weird. Here's an example of when it worked.
Yeah, we added Kobe Bryant just before in our last rehearsal, and he's bringing heavy cream. And so that is happening there. So anyway, if we go back to the home page, all right, Dan Gardner, thanks for posting a picture of the error in the chat to prove that we suck. Yeah, we go back down to coming soon. We are hoping to add some edit and delete routes, and then we are obviously, if you want to bring or edit what food you're bringing, or maybe you want to kick Sally out of your picnic because she just looked at your boyfriend John the wrong way, then you can kick her right out. And so those are in the works for the future. Also adding in some sort of allergy notification system so that people do not have to worry about, getting allergic reactions or bringing epinephrine. Other than that, I think we've about maxed out our time. Am I correct there, Andrew?
You got 2 minutes, but we're giving you a little bit extra if you need it.
Oh, okay. Well, we kind of went through that quicker than normal. Does anyone have questions?
I have a comment that I'll start with.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, technical issues are always fun. Looks like some sort of database thing, but I'm sure you guys will get it worked out. Clearly, there's stuff in there. So, like you said, it worked 20 minutes ago. But I do like the I had posted a message, I think in one of the channels right before the weekend, with just a sentiment around like less is more, right? And I don't mean this in a negative way, but I think what we're seeing here is the realization of that, because I think, all the little details, all the features that you have are, I would say are 100% complete, right? Like you can enter full dates and times, like everything is color coded correctly together. Like it's all cohesive. It all belongs. It all like just should be together. And I think that's good. I think you have a lot of features, don't get me wrong, but I do like the fact that this is everything belongs together. And if there's a feature in there, it is, again, it's 100% complete. It's done. So I think that's a big kudos to you guys for doing that. I'm sure you just pulled it up. You had some to-dos. I'm sure there's other things you probably wanted to sneak in, but I think you probably, and maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but it looks like you probably had the conversations to say, can we scrap this even if we've already started it to get a more complete product? And I think this really goes to show that. So kudos to you and the group for doing that.
Well, thanks.
Comment.
From all of us.
Here you go.
Yeah, as you can see, it works. You can add food into this picnic. So there could be some other slight adjustment that needs to be made for some reason that we just didn't catch at, or we haven't experienced this error. A lot of transitioning to Heroku involved running into different errors, and obviously you can't log errors in Heroku, so we had to sort of play some guesswork on what was actually going on with the database.
Nice. Anybody else, for anybody in the audience, any questions or comments for this group? As Jack feverishly adds some more people. I assume this is Jack.
Jack's just going to keep going. Yeah. I just wanted to hop in really quick and say that I really loved the design of your, presentation slides. I loved the presentation leading up to the demo. I really am on board with this idea because my friend group would we desperately need this in our lives, because I feel like the group chats can just get so intense when you're trying to plan a potluck and nobody wants to deal with that. So I feel like this this website would help you kind of keep that really irritating group chat about who's bringing what into its own. It has its own little place to live, so it's not just bothering you constantly all day. So I just wanted to commend you on a fantastic idea. And I said it in the chat, but I'll say it out loud. The custom cursor, super cute. Lovely touch. Love it. Great work.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just recreated it and it's working now. So
yeah,
we got DDoSed by members of the class.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's because your slug was too big.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah,
we got a Heroku error just before saying our files were a little bit too large, so it could be something that's
all the beautiful
interrupting Heroku.
I think we'll cut you off there, but I appreciate you taking us through it.